Good evening, everyone. How are you? I haven't done a live video on my sort of podcast for a good couple of months, but I am pledging to get back into it. So at least twice a month, I'm going to be coming to you with some either video tips on essential oils or dog behavior or whatever it is. Because I need to get back into the swing of things. And I had to change things around a bit because obviously I've got the Healthful Doctor and also at Who Paws Wins. And it's a lot with social media. So a lot of my stuff is now on Who Paws Wins because I had to pick one thing to concentrate on, and it was just too difficult because I've also got my disabled dogs social media as well, which is Mazadog, Mazar dog. So if you do follow us on that as well, but I'm coming to you today to talk to you about On Guard, which is one of the most amazing essential oil blends. It is just an essential, no pun intended, or pun intended, I don't know, for myself and my pets. And so I'm going to tell you a bit about this blend and also how to use it as well. And I've got blogs written on this as well, both a human blog and a dog blog. And obviously this podcast and video is kind of a mix of the two. And I will link them into the show notes as well later once it's all done. So first of all, if you don't know me, I'm Dr. Helen. I'm an emergency medicine doctor and also an advocate for integrative wellness, as well as a certified animal aromatherapy specialist. And I love to use essential oils to help support your health and also that of your pets as well, and well-being, and help educate people to do the same for their family, whether that's human or animal. So if you like what you're listening to, please hit the follow button or the subscribe button so I can carry on creating more content. And if you would like to get essential oils into your life, then just drop me a message, come to one of my classes. I've got lots of classes on replays as well, or arrange for a free chat to find out how I can support you in that. And I also, if you've already got oils, that's fine, because I also do general overviews and full consultations as well, depending on your needs. So drop me a message and we can chat about what the best option is for you. And also tell me what it is you want to know about, so I know what content to make as well. That'll be really good as well. So before we kick off on the On Guard, if you're listening to this in September, we've got the Healthful Habits Challenge, which is going on. So you can join that for free going across the link at the bottom of the screen, but it's www.thehealthfuldoctor.com/events. So do check it out, because we've also, and if you want to get oils this month in September, we've got some amazing special offers as well. So drop me a message to find out what they are. You can pop to my store, but to get the special offers, you need a kind of discount code. So you just need to message me first. So let's get on to the subject of On Guard. I've got my little mini one here, my little 5ml. It just smells so amazing. It's really hard for me to pick a favorite blend. This would definitely be one of my top 5, because I literally probably use this or something made out of it every single day, multiple times during the day. So I have got my notes here because there's so much to cover, really. But it's a unique combination of different oils that have got lots of different supportive effects for the immune system and overall well-being. And it's got wild orange in cloves, cinnamon, eucalyptus and rosemary, and it's got such a huge host of benefits. And what they've actually found with this blend is that it's actually greater, the benefits are greater than the sum of the individual oils. So instead of 1 + 1 = 2, it's equaling 5, which makes it absolutely fantastic. I use it in multiple ways, from cleaning my home, my floors and surfaces. It's safe for your pets. Use it in your laundry, and also internally as well, at the first sign of being under the weather. Maybe topically if there's an ouchie or something like that. And it's been absolutely a godsend, especially for my Springer Spaniels, because it's not a walk if someone doesn't come back with some form of blood on them. If you've got Springers, you know exactly what I mean. But also it's great to diffuse aromatically. It smells very much like Christmas, is how someone described it to me, which I think I would agree. But it's also very supportive against seasonal threats as well. So let's just look at what it's got in it. So first of all, it's got wild orange in. This is such a fantastic oil, and actually there's been lots of studies written about it, and it's got a really rich in antioxidants. It's actually the oil that has got the citrus oils, it's got the oil that's got the highest concentration of limonene in. So absolutely chock full of antioxidants, which supports the body's natural defenses. So really fantastic there. Then we've got clove bud as well, which is another fantastic oil that is really rich in antioxidants as well. So it can support a healthy immune response. Then we've got beautiful cinnamon, which again is very good for supporting the immune response as well, to for both our home and also ourselves and the environment around us. Eucalyptus, great for the respiratory health, and it's got cleansing properties as well. It's been very effective for my dog Rowan, who has got some problems with his respiratory system, so he's been having this diffused as well. Then we've got beautiful rosemary leaf, which again, another oil that's really rich in antioxidants and can support the body's natural mechanisms against environmental and seasonal threats. There's actually been an awful lot of research done on Guard, so you can actually have a bit of a look. But one of the things that I really liked was the BioSeek study, which was a groundbreaking research initiative, which further supports the efficacy of the blend. And so this was done in conjunction with BioSeek and doTERRA. But what they found was that On Guard actually upregulated the immune response and downregulated the response that we didn't want. So absolutely fantastic for supporting the body's natural functions, to contribute to a healthy immune system. So really great to use. And there's so much more research about it as well. And it's difficult because I'm trying to be compliant on here. So you can always go away and Google some of this to find out all about it. But it's a really been well put together blend. And as I said, it's just fantastic. And it comes in a range of products as well, from toothpaste to hand wash, mouthwash, hand sanitizer, wet wipes. We also have the On Guard soft gels as well, which have extra oils added in, such as black pepper, oregano and melissa, to really just sort of 10x, if you like, that immune support there. But it can be used in so many different ways. So I use it a lot around the home in different forms. I've used the laundry detergent. I've got my cleaner concentrate here, which I just literally make this in a spray bottle, 1 to 2 tablespoons, and this is safe for cleaning my cat trays, mopping my floor, you name it. I use it in my laundry detergent. I actually use the On Guard laundry detergent because it's just so effective. I was using before I realized we could get the laundry detergent over here a few years ago, I was using a different laundry detergent and adding in On Guard as well. But the On Guard laundry detergent just has that extra oomph to it, especially if you've got dogs with who are disabled as well. All my dogs get a wash after every walk, so they will go in a bath with On Guard cleaner concentrate in their bath water, and I make soap out of oat milk and shea butter base, and then I add in 40 drops of On Guard as well to make it super effective. It's just absolutely lovely for washing them. As I said, I will use it in a foaming hand wash to clean any ouches. I cut my finger earlier as well, so I gave that a good clean. But really great as well for respiratory problems. So my cat Holly, actually, who's there, she was a bit ill a couple of years ago, and I actually was diffusing this to support her health very effectively as well, I should add. When we go away for Canicross events, obviously my dogs and me were socializing with a lot of different people. I will diffuse this in the camper van to just provide a little bit of extra immune support as well, for both myself and my dogs as well. I make up a paw spray for the dogs as well to clean their spray, and also the tracking line my blind dog has a wipe down as well with it, and I wipe over. I spray the wheels of my dog stroller as well, my pet wheels as well, before I put them in the camper van, because it probably, it might sound a little bit OTT, but we do pick up a lot of germs walking around. And I just think, especially with traveling around as much as I do, I just want to minimize the threats as much as I can with my dogs. Now, it's really important with cleaning as well that you don't overwhelm your pet's sense of smell. And also, if you've got children and perhaps they're crawling around on the floor, a lot of the harsh things that we clean our houses with can be really irritant to the skin and the respiratory system, which is why I like the On Guard products so much, because they don't have that same detrimental effect. We know in the past few decades there's been a massive rise in things like eczema and asthma, and it's, you know, it has coincided with the huge rise in all these really harsh cleaning products that we have, you know, to get your laundry whiter than white, you know, cleaning your floors. And it's not necessary. You know, you can use something really natural and safe, which is not going to irritate your pets or yourself, either your immune system or your skin. So really, really important. And the other thing I use this for as well, I've got artificial lawn, so I typically use the On Guard laundry detergent to clean the lawn, and I've got a Vax cleaner, and I clean it all in there, so really effective. Loads of different ways to use it, whether you add it to the food. So I will typically add a drop to my dog's food if I'm worried. Rowan was in the vets last week, so to support his immune system, he had a drop in his food for 24 hours before he went to the vets, both meals and then for 3 days afterwards. I was unwell last week, so I actually took the On Guard soft gels because it just had that little bit of extra oomph, but I was diffusing On Guard as well to make sure I felt better, and it's really comforting. And I'll tell you one thing I really love is after a canicross run or a muddy dog walk, or just even if you haven't got a dog, maybe you've just got wet out on a hike, popping a drop of On Guard in hot water, or I like to 10x that in hot milk with a little bit of date syrup, is the most amazing drink. It is absolutely great to get in, and you're dripping wet. You know that thing when you've got in and you're just peeling your leggings off and you're peeling those muddy socks off and you're freezing cold? That lovely drink is just absolutely beautiful. It just makes you feel so much better. Is there anything I've not covered? There is so many ways to use On Guard. And also just, if you just want it to smell of Christmas, it just smells really, really good. So I will link the blog posts onto this as well, so you'll be able to see. But if you've, if you want to learn more about using essential oils for yourself or your pets, do check out some of my classes, check out my replays. You can go to the link going across the bottom of the screen, or or if you're listening, you won't know this, will you? See, this is how out of sync I am with doing podcasts, so I've really got to get back into it. www.thehealthfulDoctor.com/links, and then it will say pets or humans. So a lot of my pet stuff has a lot of human stuff in it, but I have got different blogs because I was aware that obviously I've got a lot of followers as well who haven't got pets as well. So I've done specific things because, about maybe skincare, and you don't need Botox and things if you're using different things. So my eyes watering, and if you're worried while I'm winking. I think I got some sand in from the beach. Had a lovely facial at the beach though. Oh my goodness, it was wet and windy, but a lovely facial. But I have got some sand in my eye. But do check out some of my resources and let me know what you want to know about, so I know what to create content, what content to create. And do hit the follow. And if you would give me a 5-star review, that would be really great as well, on whatever platform you are listening on. So I'm going to shoot off now. Stay safe, stay well, and get in touch and find out about how to get oils into your home.